All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Derek P. Fields back again with another video. I just gotta say thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Also, thank you for being patient, my subscribers that have come here for minoxidil. Thank you for being understanding and versatile and sticking with me through these different things that I'm trying on my channel. So I want to say thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. This video is going to be about the catch rule. I saw an article today, several actually, but the one that I'm going to reference today is in the Washington Post, that the NFL is going to, and the owners, the team owners, they're going to revisit the catch rule. And it looks like that after years and years of controversy, Detroit Lions know it as the Calvin Johnson rule. But after 7 seasons, 8+ years now, we've been dealing with this. And we were the first really to kind of experience the whole going to the ground, complete the process thing. We were the first ones to really experience that. And the rest of the league got to catch on, and they're finally going to change it. It appears that that is after all these years of back and forth, that this year was just the end after Jesse James and, the Pittsburgh Steelers should have been to the Super Bowl. But after that fiasco, and then it was a couple catches in the Super Bowl that they're saying that should have been non-catches. So it's crazy. And it was a very, very weird rule. And now it looks like that they are going to change it. Now, ironically, the vice president of, is it the league? I don't know if it's the league. It was in the ESPN article earlier, but Troy Vincent, who used to play for the Patriots, yes, he's the NFL's executive vice president of football operations. And I guess he spoke out today and said that they're going to change a few things, and that they are indeed going to have a new catch rule and a change catch rule. And what they're going to do is they're going to eliminate two provisions that were particularly confounding over the years. I'm actually reading from the article. And one of the things that they are going to modify is the slight movement of the ball when the player goes to the ground. And man, what else is it? Oh, it says that the new rule will eliminate the requirement that a receiver who is in the process of going to the ground while making a catch must maintain control of the football while on the turf to be awarded a legal catch, and that the replay standard for overturning an on-field ruling of a catch will be undisputable video evidence rather than clear and obvious. So they're saying that, of course, Dez Bryant back in 2014 in the playoffs, when we Lions fans know about the bogus no pass interference call the play before. So, and we were the first ones to live with the Calvin Johnson rule. So we weren't sad at all. I know most of the ones I was with and the ones I've talked to, we weren't sad at all. We were happy for Dez Bryant not to get because we were like, look, based on Calvin Johnson, it wasn't kind of like a hate thing. It was like based on Calvin Johnson and that rule, what happened to us, then, it's not a catch. And I said the same thing when it came to, what's the other one? Yeah, Dez Bryant. Well, I'm talking about the same one, but I said the same thing back then, and it just so happened to be that we had kind of lost on a bogus non-call. Well, did it make a difference? And I don't know. The Lions got off to a good start, and they blew it, so that's debatable. But the point is that we were the first to experience it. It was kind of retribution for the no call the week before, but it was also, hey, look, this happened to us many, many years ago. And yeah, it was either the first or second game of the 2010 season, and it didn't make a huge difference for the Lions, but it made a big difference for the Bears, because they wound up being the second seed in the entire conference that year. So that's back when they were still decent. So it's about time. It's about time that they're changing this rule. It's nonsense to begin with. And I think after Calvin Johnson and that whole thing, and I went back and watched that play today, and I couldn't even believe that, like, really, man. So you got all these rules that constitute a catch. You got if the player was contacted, if this and that. Now the ground cannot cause a fumble, right? So that's essentially what he did. So why wasn't that the call? If he caught the ball, both of his feet caught the ground, his backside caught the ground, his other hand was on the ground, and I believe he was turning around to get up, and basically the ground caused the fumble. So you call that a no catch, but the ground can't cause a fumble. So it was too confusing. So we know that people were saying nowadays, like, nobody knows what a catch is anymore. So it's about time that they're changing it. I mean, it's kind of, NFL ratings are down this year, and they wonder why. They wonder why. So this is obviously one of the reasons, and among other things. But I think that this is good for the league. It's good for us. After all this time, us Detroit fans, and I'm sure there's some fans before that had to deal with this as well. But Calvin Johnson he made it obvious. He's the one that brought the rule to the forefront. That call right there, nobody kind of knew what it was, and then they renamed it. It was kind of uninformally named the Calvin Johnson rule because nobody knew. I guess it's completing the catch, surviving the ground is what they call it. So looks like they're finally going to change that. So we've got some decent stuff, hopefully, to look forward to this year and this coming season. And I hope that among other things, and I hear something too about the proposal on a 15-yard limit on pass interference. I don't know. I don't know if that will actually stick. Another proposal is putting a 40-second limit on whether coaches decide that they want to challenge a play. I kind of thought it was like that anyway, but because you had until they snap the ball or something like that. So we shall see. But every year they do this. The competition committee, they revisit certain rules and things like that based on the last season. And I think personally they take ratings into consideration and other things like that and figure out how can we keep people watching television sets and buying gear and stuff like that. And one of the ways they can do that is to revisit rules and clarify, especially ones like this, because this stuff is nonsense. So we shall see. We shall see. But it looks like it's a definite go that they're going to finally do something about this after. I don't know what took them so long, because personally, after 2014 and the whole Dez Bryant thing, I would have changed it because I mean, this stuff is game changing. And then after this year, with the Steelers going to the Super Bowl, supposed to be going to the Super Bowl, and not, and once again the Patriots, wiggle their way in there. It's time to do something about it. So, but anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. Once again, to all my subscribers, thank you for being patient with me. I can't say that enough. Because I'm trying different things here. I do have my minoxidil video coming, and I've had some stuff happen, and I want to kind of really do something different with this video. So it's taken me a little longer than I expected, but thank you guys for being patient, and I hope that you guys like it when it becomes available. But thank you guys so much again. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.